to be, you know, as frank as it gets, when you watch T1, you look at their record, you see kind of where they at in the where they're at in the last one. They lose to that Rice and Meatball squad, which was the X Dignitas with, I believe, one extra player. Previous to that, you know, they were losing to the Cloud9 Blue. That
I don't know who's going to win this map. I'll be honest.
They were losing to the headshot percentage.
FaZe is great on this map. T1 has a very, very interesting roster.
That is
like a better one, I think.
Where you say T1 could lose this, but instead,
not like players. I mean, like agents.
Renegades.
I'm sorry.
They absolutely slapped them around.
And maybe,
they looked so good doing
players.
I will say this though: next to Ascent, Bind has always been a powerful map for the core of this T1 team. That must be stated. Like they were showing really good results in the past on Bind.
Damn, no info at all. Marv got nothing.
It's absolutely nothing as Curry shoots
and the popper.
Screen. They use so much utility already towards showers, though. How much do they have on the side?
Ooh, nice shot, Tim.
Get sniffed out? No,
he's going to die, though.
Kill onto Baby Bay. One going to be quickly traded back. That's Zachary on the board. And Marv to pick up another with the frenzy.
No. Don't go for more.
Has since been opened up quite a bit. You still have one way on the flank. And Corey goes aggressive, but it's back and forth.
I mean, they did it together.
To one. It's good doodle. But instead,
they did it together. I thought Marv was going to throw. I thought he was going to run out by himself.
You're going to see a lot of rounds,
but
like
at least they did it together.
Just, again, the pace is going to be quick from FaZe. I don't think they know a speed less than 100. You know what I mean? Like they are just a team that matches that gas pedal. But again, with the new coach, with their practice over the last couple of months, they've been able to really shape it into something much more organized. I would call it like organized chaos, right? As opposed to just running around willy-nilly and hoping that Baby Bay and Corey get a pick. So. They've really been able to just optimize their play style rather than change it, and it works a lot of the time on this attacking side.
And I mean, it's kind of like the eye of the storm. You have that one person kind of being centralized while all this stuff is going around. Sometimes the storm is doing damage. Baby Bay's hopping in, just creating so much chaos. But just like we saw in the last, it was Zachary thriving in that one, picking up a nice little 3K. And unfortunately for T1, they didn't force up here, so they're going to be facing off against the stronger Arsenal and the Spectres for FaZe. It's another A-hit with a fake plant coming through just to secure the kill onto automatic, and that's all she wrote. Nice little flawless for round 2.
Again, I imagine
all right, relax, Baby Bay. Take it easy. That might bite you in the ass, buddy. You gotta chill, all right?
Play out like that.
You gotta chill with the toxicity,
it's just gonna be
all
up
right?
to how T1 handles those moments, right? I'm sure that they know what they're up
against. 2021.
It's not that long ago that they played FaZe.
All right.
And I'm sure they've watched the film, so they certainly know.
I want to play PoE.
Half the battle.
I want to play Path of Exile.
Is another
right now. Maps.
At least now T1 should have their full arsenal to put their best foot forward in doing that. As with two Astros on the field, bro, and all these stars everywhere, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare all of you viewers at home. Don't get upset, but I'm gonna get lost in the sauce at some point. For sure.
That's hot. I gotta chill.
Let
it cool down.
We're still getting used to this.
Yeah, it is sometimes hard to keep track of who's placing those stars down where and who's activating, especially when you can recall them and they pop a smoke. Either way, it's sometimes
you got a
difficult
Viper wall,
to read.
you got 10 stars, like, bro, it gets wild out there. Looks like a laser tag battle sometimes, Just gotta try to just be patient and try to sniff it all out.
Let's go then. What's up, Patrick?
Starting to put that pressure up short A. They're also starting to put that pressure, get at that bathroom's control.
I want to watch this match. As much as I want to play PoE, I want to watch this match.
Very important thing to have, Tanner.
Like I want to.
Really.
I don't need
IRL
to. I want to.
Yeah, for multiple reasons. Now, something interesting there, as we saw Corey go flying through with the blast pack, he actually went into the teleporter, and I don't know if he meant to do that. The team has since brought up the rear, and this rifle round starts off not very quick. 45 seconds in, we find our first kill. Now FaZe down to the last 4 as they look to funnel on through inside this hookah lounge. The first to contact here, picks up one, picks up another, looking for more. Unfortunately, can't find the 1v2 after picking up 2 of the teammates on FaZe. They're going to hop under. The Cosmic Divide is there, and shutting it down is tased as they leap on through as Bulldog
only lost 2 guns. Not bad.
Big hold there from T1. It was the bonus round of FaZe, to be fair, so a little bit lightened load, I guess you could say, that T1 had to manage. But what I will say is there was kind of an odd interaction that round for me and Hookah. If you notice, they were looking to drone it, but they swung in before the drone. And so Spider just gets to wreak havoc for 3, basically. Like, yeah, he gets darted. We already killed 2 players before. So it seemed like something was a little bit off on that timing for me, Tanner. I think they could have maybe optimized that Spectre rush a little bit better with that drone timing to be able to sniff out Spider and maybe make something happen. But instead, it's a round for T1.
And it is Curry now in hot water at Gravity Well. Making him a bit uncomfortable as he looked to lead
Oh,
away.
well
As he takes
done.
it- Oh my goodness, through the smoke. Zachary to find the kill, punishing Curry, trying to find the takedown on the Trailblazer.
Yeah, big interaction going FaZe's way there as now they're starting to really lay the hammer down on this A side. Baby Bay, no shocker, being the tip
Just
of the
got spammed in
spear.
smoke.
Does get taken out, but Marv is quick.
They've
to
gotten 2
follow
smoke
up.
kills this
You get
round.
man advantage
FaZe
for
did.
FaZe.
Nice control, Days.
Big defense here in the corner. Gravwell trying to pull him out of position, but he's able to bite down.
Ah,
and
the
keep
double
his footing, but
damage. That
Corey
was sick.
using that pain shell to get him out anyway.
It did cost another bit of utility.
Oh, he can ult
That's
win
all
this,
down
dude.
to Spider, who now has that run it back available after trading that kill. A teleport comes through for 1, and that spike
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh, I like
it's
this.
wrapping back towards A. If Spider could find Raucus here, a nice little position.
Raucus was
puts
aiming-
contact and whip the shot. So
Raucus
there's the
was
run it back
aiming
use. The Dark
so
Knight taking down the
high.
curveball and the teleport once more. They both go on through. This time it is a B hit.
Yeah, they're like, I'm getting the heck out of here. Oh, I wish he just would have kept pressing forward. If he had, he maybe could have actually found Raucus, but instead, he comes back to his body with really nothing gained and now has a very tough 1v2 ahead of him. Cosmic Divide is available here. If so
There's
chosen
no
by
way
Zach
Spider
and
wins
to
this.
use.
This is going to be so hard. He does have Flame Wall, though.
May not be required.
He gets a
really.
nice wrap on that Flame Wall. He could do some
As a
serious
star on the
damage.
spike, that could
But
certainly
if
come into
Sova
play as
has
well
the
in this
recon
clutch.
dart, well, Sova's back call, so this might
Does
actually...
pull off the fuses now. That's the other update.
That,
Or is that 2.07, which isn't being
I
played
think
yet?
it is 2.07, yeah. Unfortunately, Spider creeps out. He does spot one, jump peek in there, but Raucus, nice little flank. Sit him down as FaZe grab their third round.
That's a hard
I mean,
round to win.
Either way, in
I
a
d-
1v2,
I didn't think he was going to win
whether
it, but
you're-
there's always a
there's
chance.
no- you can't tap the spike and then look to make a play afterwards, right? Because that gravity well is just going to keep you right in place. So you're eventually just going to get double swung unless you kill the Astra like he was trying.
Yeah, so to confirm that is 2.07, which we are not playing in this, so that would not be a factor. But like you described, it certainly can still have impact.
Yeah.
As FaZe up 3-1 here, building up a nice lead again. Tournament life on the line for FaZe for the whole entire stage. I mean, it's a long wait, too, until Stage 3, by the way, as we still have the regional finals. We still have Iceland, the global event we're going to have there. So you're going to be sitting out for quite a while when it comes to the VCT if you're unable to make your way over the challengers, too.
Yeah, and I mean, if you didn't believe in bathroom or shower control before, you should now. So much utility tossed out that way
Well
to try and
done.
get onto the safe side. Find a nice little split as Corey opens things up with
FaZe
the
is looking
showstopper.
mean on
Odin
this
trying to
map.
spray things down, and
They're
there
bringing
it is.
it.
The shower control leads to a kill for Marv. Curry, the next to fall. That's down to 3 for T1. They look to find their way on the site. Bucky kill coming. This is the nerfed Bucky, so hats off to Daze for being able to find that kill. Does get gravity welled back. He's vulnerable for a moment longer. Now it's only the Bucky, but a nice little wall bang from Baby Bay, the cherry on top to find round 4 for FaZe.
Again, it's just the pace of FaZe and T1 seem to really be struggling to handle it, and that Viper wall is really not slowing FaZe down whatsoever. They're finding like little gaps or little pushes they can make to basically render it useless almost to a degree, and T1's economy still very much in the gutter.
That was an awkward spot to purchase, right? You saw some of the arsenal was really low, and you can't even buy into the next one. So why buy the nerfed Bucky in that round? Now, I'm sure there's a whole lot going on way beyond me for that round, but it just stings here for T1 to be back on an eco. Don't have the utility, or not the utility, but the arsenal for 2 rounds in a row. FaZe shortly to push to 5 here, and the only thing really stopping them is maybe that Hunter's Fury if you're able to find a kill and buy some time, but it's a tall task for T1 right now.
Yeah, T1 in their next buy, I feel like are definitely going to have to try to start revamping this defense, whether it's to get more assertive inside of showers and try to deny some of that space to FaZe, or you know, they're doing a pretty good job with their hookah control. It's just that, you know, FaZe are basically bypassing it and just YOLOing it up into A, and they're wrecking you on the trade. So something's got to give soon for T1 if they hope to put up something here on this map, as FaZe, again, just putting the game plan to perfect use so far.
And it's the same thing, right? Over and over. Curry not able to hold that down all by himself, forced to just give up control, and Corey finds the kill as he looks to get away, and unfortunately just not able to do so. So 3 members stacked up on this side as Baby Bay continues to go aggressive with the Odin in hand, and if it wasn't pressure enough by the speed, the 100-round drum from the Odin definitely feels a whole lot worse for T1.
I swear all you hear right now, if we were just to do FaZe by sound, It's literally just a dash and an Odin spray.
Yeah.
And then everyone else is just gunning out as well at the same time. There's so many bullets flying.
Now, not necessarily winnable as Spider falls there. They have since picked up the spike, so they are going to force that out of FaZe. Skadoodle tries to do what he can with just a classic in hand. It was an eco round for T1. They lose it either way. FaZe to 5, and a couple of ultimates online for that squad as well.
Yeah, Curry, you have to get on the scoreboard here. 0-5. And also just generally speaking, 2-1 are really on the back foot. Again, they've lost a pistol in bonus round, and this time FaZe has been able to follow up.
I think they need to do a...
But back to a full buy. It's going to be T1. They
kind of need Phoenix's ult, but I want to see a round where Daze shoots a recon. Viper has the same... Viper does the same utility with the
stars aplenty
with the wall, with the snake bite, but then a recon goes over. Phoenix ults,
everything out and
teleports,
control grab,
and then they just duke it out.
Seems to be able to start getting forward on it, and this might be the ticket for T1 to change their destiny on this map.
They might TP this round. They're gonna do it this round.
2 here.
Hell yeah!
So I was wondering when something changes. They actually go to the teleporter as well.
Damn, they had a star ready for it. Yo, well done from FaZe. FaZe literally had a star inside the TP ready for that exact strat.
And now they know where Daze is as well.
Wow.
So that guiding light, and so Corey will.
Well done from Zachary.
On this round,
there was literally a star inside the TP.
That's one of the great things about Astra that Omen doesn't give you is not only the ability to smoke things.
Look at this. They TP'd into a slow. Oh my god.
Timings, right? Those grab wells combined with smokes, combined with other pressure from other agents really can stop people from getting control of things.
Fucking 5-head.
And that's what T1 are trying to do.
Zachary, 5-head.
Basically countered it with their own grab well and said, no, you can't have this right off the bat if we can't either. So the stalemate kind of sat there for a bit, but then FaZe were able to recover afterwards, and they're up 6-1, but here comes Spider trying to use the run it back to make something happen, but instantly caught. And they get carried down in bathroom.
And, I mean, this really feels so strange. It's an eco round. You saw Spectre, a Frenzy. They use all of their ultimates minus a Cosmic Divide. They do end up netting a kill there. But this is surely FaZe's round to win as Skadoodle was up in that astral form.
At least the Neural Death caught on to this push-up.
Marv, what are you doing?
But it doesn't matter. He still
let him get the gun. Respect it. Jesus.
They still have a huge edge.
The balls on that man.
Wide open for the
I mean, I guess you're up 6-1, so you're like, fuck it, dude.
Has control.
You're feeling it.
Taking Daze down, and it just continues to pile on T1. FaZe are just not looking back.
Oh, and the Odin ready.
Imagine teleporting into that. Just like, all right, man.
And this is a new strategy here. Just putting Baby Bay on the Odin. They said, you know, we don't need the operator here on attack. It's the Odin instead. Still a hefty investment, and he's able to find that kill. Raucus to close out the
Odin.
Next. And just like we saw in the previous map, though in reverse T1, they just can't find their footing.
Bro, I feel like FaZe Clan are the production crew and tournament organizers' best friend, because no matter what, the game is going to go quick. There's no way that they're, you know, pushing the schedule. Like, they're making sure we're on time at all times, no matter how the result goes. As, again, they just are keeping up the pace here. And, I mean, this Baby Bay Odin thing is just continuing to roll over.
Right here.
Just going to keep it going.
And it doesn't stop anytime soon. It's all Gucci everything when it comes to the economy there. This time they send the recon bolt and the drone on through. Viper's picking to be used, and I mean that's 7.
They're going through this. Oh my god, they fucking plowed through all of that.
Continue to find frags.
T1 does not have an answer.
On the flank.
Holy shit.
Astra unfortunately quite far away.
Oh
so
my
Skadoodle
god.
not there to help. Now it's all up to Skadoodle here, and again, it's just T1. What do you even do?
I mean, they're making this defense look like a wet paper bag right now, just tearing through it every single round. It just seems like they cannot be denied access to the site once they want to take it, which it has been the majority of the time, and they just bunch up and go.
Oh my god, Tyler's fucking nasty.
Connected time and time again, but Skadoodle maybe has a chance at the clutch here. He's already gotten 3 kills. He's in a 1v2.
Oh, he's so smart.
His
brain.
There with
Galaxy
Odin,
brain.
But it's just a wall
I see what he was
of
going
bullets
for.
that Skadoodle cannot get past, and as the time ticks, this round will go FaZe's way.
That hurts. You mount that attack or that flank 10 seconds, 15 seconds sooner, and maybe we see some heroics to get T1 back in that win column, but Skadoodle does hurt the economy of 3. Unfortunately, like I said in the last,
this is a tough one for them, man. They don't know what to do. They don't have an answer
right now.
And again,
they're trying
to get on the scoreboard.
They're
that
trying.
Was a big round
it's
for him. He's committing the Viper spit to bathrooms. He's trying to be that defender to finally put a stop to this FaZe attack, and he is just, again, this onslaught from FaZe is just relentless. They just can't see to put a stop to it. And if you're FaZe, I mean, there's no need to change anything. They can just keep allowing Cord to put the pressure on B by himself and just keep running it down T1's throat in this A site. There's nothing seems to really slow them down.
Same setup, headed that way. They spot out Curry once more, try to find him through that toxic screen, and only delayed for a moment. The snake bites, they do last just about 8 seconds, so you're knocking 16 seconds off the clock, but at that point, FaZe, they turn it on. Now, Corey.
Oh, no, the timing.
Possibly spots out one, and Skadoodle looks away at the wrong time. Had so much control out towards B long.
That would have been massive.
Been given up. Yeah, it would have been.
You feel like that's the adjustment T1 needed, was to, like, get some control somewhere and get that early intel and be able to transition their rotations a bit faster, and then to have him caught like that is just such a slap in the face to, you know, trying to adjust your game plan.
And it is only one player down. Cosmic Divide to use for FaZe to try and take
He didn't have enough bullets.
Curry finally going to sit the Odin down. It was the Spectre in hand. As that wall will fall, we find ourselves in a 4v4. Daze going to trade out another one. So T1 looking like they're starting to come to life as the Nova Pulse just goes wide, but it buys some more space, and that Spike has since moved on over towards that hookah area. Oh. You know, that isn't as cool as it seemed, but we swap over with just at the last round being fired for the headshot, and
he missed.
Oh no, automatic. I thought Zachary was gonna find another, but he picks one up. Now we're down to a 2v2, running out of time though. As that Spike looks to get planted. Paint Shell's gonna buy some time. 3 HP, but will be healed up by that regrowth. Only
not
barely,
by much, though.
Yeah, didn't have a whole lot in the tank.
This is the one round T1's actually looked like they had a chance to win. Can they close? There's so many fragile players when it comes to help out there on the field.
Yeah, everybody low here. Automatic hasn't spotted out Corey just yet, and it's 13 HP versus 20 HP. The camera goes out. No shots on target. They don't even peek it. Boy, with the 3K on the round and Dazed, he just got no time. He has to look to push it here, and everything stacked against him. The blast pack
they needed a break right there. They're not going to get it. No break.
But they just couldn't get anything.
And that's got to be depressing. Curry finally gets his first kill, shutting down Baby Bay's Odin at the bathrooms. They also are allowed Daze to get a couple of picks over towards short A, and it looked like they were going to recover this round. They even had man advantage there for a bit, but even with everything seemingly going in their favor after that initial pick went against them at Fountain, they still couldn't have put it together. Now look at this. It's the second to last round of the half. They're having to use Sheriffs and a Frenzy. FaZe already up 9-1, and this is not even their better side. They're normally better on the defense on this map.
Yeah, and if you're a T1 fan, you're absolutely hoping that they are a whole lot better on the attack with this composition.
He was so
screwed
in there.
Finds first, goes Astral Form, start laying those stars down again. Baby Bay once more with an Odin in hand. Trying to spray anything down, and just so much space again created. And the 100 rounds going down range, it makes you want to back up no matter what you have. Unfortunately, it's down to Spider. In the last round, chipped away Corey to 3 HP. And this round has a 1v4, just a Sheriff in hand.
Yeah, I mean, they're 3 games on by what this lineup, their attacking side has been better, but again, it's been against way lesser quality teams than what they're facing right now, so it's really hard to get much of a read out of that data. I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point, bro. Like, if FaZe are so far ahead, I don't see how T1 can get back. Like, they'd have to have just an equally impressive attacking side, but I just don't feel like they have the same pack behind their punch that we've seen from FaZe on this bind attack.
Yeah, and I'm not going to pretend to be the end-all, be-all, this ginormous brain Valorant player, but, I mean, You gotta change something. It's been the same 3 on A, 2 on B, Astra always on B, Spider always on B with Phoenix. Just nobody's able to get anything done. It's the same plays. Now this time, starting to get stuffed as Curry gets some chip damage, tosses out the snake bite, and Automatic's able to get on the board as well. Unfortunately, Dazed chipped away quite a bit. If Baby Bay goes to work, that's Odin once more. Automatic goes down, and if Baby Bay gets in trouble, he has the Blade Storm online. So it's not just the Odin that he has to fight with as that teleport comes on through and the spike.
That has to be so frustrating.
That way.
As Automatic trying to punish the Odin spray, trying to fit a Phantom in the midst of it, and still gets taken down by Baby Bay's Odin. Now Spider spam through the tube walls. As the side is taken, FaZe on the 4-2 Days rotate instantly mowed down by Baby Bay, who is just not letting up. Now he's getting a little bit of intel on Spawn with the updraft. Spike getting planted at A. Skittle's getting pinched from both sides. Oh my goodness, he gets one, but what can you do in this 1v3?
He's got a whole lot more time. Unfortunately, Knife out as he takes the fight with Zachary, and that'll do it. The end of the first half, 11-1, and like you said, T1, their attacking side, it is better, but one mistake, 2 mistakes, and the map is over. You have to be flawless starting right here at the pistol.
Yeah, in the past, their defense was stronger than their attack, I feel like, but these last few games with this new lineup, their attack has been a little bit better win round percentage-wise, but again, they're playing against teams that are nowhere near ranked as highly as what they're up against now, and the sample size is just too small to make much use of those statistics. So really going to be hard to know. Again, when you think of the utility
that's what happens when you try to look cool and use knife.
You can certainly slice and dice up some of these angles on the sites.
That's not what happened.
Give yourself some leeway.
You just don't have the brain capacity to realize what he was thinking.
I mean, you got to win pistol to even get there. So,
yeah.
As you said, they have to be pretty much perfect. I mean, they have to be perfect to win in regulation.
It's okay. It happens. It's a lot. There's a lot to know in this game. It's fair. There's nothing wrong.
Quite a bit of info there from the guiding light. The Boombot right behind it over towards Hookah. Utility traded out in response.
Trust me when I say there's a reason for everything that these players at this level.
A curveball on top to find 1 kill.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure they ran into each other, but Marv is still alive. He's
all right, go next.
HP.
Go next.
With T1, they flounder inside of Hookah, and it starts to fall apart.
And there was gaps between the cages, and they got caught on that too. Curry does get 1 kill. Now it's a 2-on-2 again, but the spike is not in their possession. Exactly. That's the big problem. They're going to have to find a way to get back into this with just the Viper and the Cypher low, and they don't have any real abilities left to try to make this work. It's all going to come down to aim.
Go next.
And no stars. No snake bites. Cam available very soon, so Automatic will be looking to play with that.
30 seconds
Big grab wall slows him down once again for peeking.
I don't think they've spotted Marv again.
Nice shot.
No, they didn't. Wow.
That's a huge problem. Now, T1 have to be perfect just to get the overtime.
Go next.
And like you kind of say it, man, just leaving that one stone unturned, that one spot not checked, and it comes back to haunt them. As we see so much focus being put on Corey up front, never spotting Marv here in the back. Winds up getting a hat trick to close out the round on this crossfire with Zachary.
They're so tilted they can't even clear the corners.
FaZe just look unstoppable. It's a complete, basically, reverse of what we saw in the first map of the series.
Okay, the aggro.
This is definitely a tilter.
Yeah, I thought maybe they're going for the old caterpillar. Not going to be the case. Spider picks up.
What's the next map? I'm not even thinking about this map anymore. It doesn't even matter. There's no chance.
Here for T1.
No chance.
Another kill traded back. Teleport to be taken. Zachary is able to escape. Raucus maybe not saying the same as Automatic hops out of Hookah. And Marv sits him down. This is looking like the last round here on Bine as FaZe.
T1 and 13.
Try to tie the series up.
They're just no chill in FaZe. They're like teleporting immediately. They're trying to take these fights, you know, deep into short A. Now they have 3 players on B site. And, I mean, T1's made the right pivot, but Baby Bay is still here, and he's lighting them up with this Ares. This is devastating. Ska able to get the 1 back, but still a tough 1v3.
Can he get the gun?
Here.
Nope.
He has no spike.
And the spike
is
he's
dead.
About to be spotted on the flank there. Oh, that is not very cash money of Marv to hop